As students from diverse backgrounds and areas of study, we came together by enrolling in Geography 493, Carbon Footprints and Climate Ethics. We made this video as a participatory study of how the State College community, along with Penn State University Park students, feel and think about how energy usage and carbon footprints. Penn State has over 40,000 undergraduate students and offers more than 160 majors. The five of us interviewed students, business owners, and teachers to get a feel for how much people know about carbon footprints and what they can do to reduce them. A carbon footprint is a measure of the impact that human activities have on the environment in terms of the amount of greenhouse gases produced, measured in units of carbon dioxide. The average personal carbon footprint in the United States is about 20 tons. However, we assume that college students' carbon footprints are less than average due to a small and tightly packed living quarters, access to public transportation, and shared energy costs among roommates.
My name is Jessie Magaziner. I'm a senior here at Penn State studying French and International Studies, and I'm from outside Philadelphia.
So, what are your feelings on climate change?
I think it's a big problem right now, and I feel like it's only going to get worse during our lifetime and that of our children.
So, where are we right now?
Right now we're in downtown State College. It's October 22nd. We're in Bill Pickles Tavern.
And how do you think that your carbon footprint pairs up to other people's?
I would say mine's probably average to high because I do have a car and I have to commute to campus, so I take that. And I would say I use quite a lot of electronics, and I drink bottled water and things like that.
So what do you think you could do to help your carbon footprint be reduced?
Well, definitely most important would be carpooling or trying to use my bicycle more. Stop using bottled water. What else? Reduce my use of electricity and things like that. What else? That's it for now.
Nick, come on over for an interview.
What's your name?
My name's Nick Sigler.
Your role. What is your role in the State College community?
I'm a student and I'm going to the university right now.
What do you think a carbon footprint is?
I think it is your energy consumption. Pretty much as much energy as you use on a daily basis.
How do you think that your carbon footprint compares to other students in your similar situation?
I feel mine's slightly less than theirs. I mean, I try to do my part to kind of conserve the energy I use and my water consumption and whatnot.
Would you be willing to reduce your carbon footprint with the relation to rising energy costs?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you already done any things, and what types of things have you done to reduce your energy consumption?
Started recycling and just trying to be more conscious of turning lights on and off in spaces and rooms that I've been in.
What drives you to conserve?
I feel that global warming is a big concern, and that there's not enough people out there that are concerned about it, and I feel like that we need to start doing something soon. And you got to stop talking about it and start acting.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm a senior student at Penn State.
Okay, what's your major?
I'm a kinesiology major.
Okay. What is a carbon footprint, in your own words, to you?
I would say your impact on the environment and the climate and how much waste you produce.
Okay. How do you think your personal footprint compares to other students at State College?
At State College, I feel like it's probably a little less because I try to recycle my bottles and newspapers and reuse paper. I don't try to create as much waste as I can.
Okay. Do you own a car?
Yes, I do. I own a car.
How far do you think you drive per day?
On average, during the school year to get to my internship, probably back and forth, 20 minutes a day.
Okay.
During the summers, a lot more. I've commuted about an hour each way.
Okay. Is that the major difference between now and in the summer? Do you think driving or do you think your carbon footprint is a lot bigger in the summer?
I would say more when I'm driving in the summer. I have an increased carbon footprint just because of the amount of fuel I'm burning when I drive. But in the winter, then you're considering heat to like heat your home to stay warm. But personally, it's when I use my car more.
Okay. Have you personally noticed the rising energy costs?
Not so much in heat, but for gas, that was a huge impact this summer when it went over $4 around Memorial Day. That was hard to fill up your tank when you rely on it to get anywhere.
Have you made any changes to help deal with costs, with rising costs?
When I was driving more, definitely combining trips to make things less on driving and needing to refuel my pump. And I know this is more at home, but heating my house, we only used it when everyone was in, kept it at a set temperature, tried to lock in on oil prices to save for fuel costs.
Okay. What are you concerned about for the future in relation to either energy or climate change or?
Coming up with alternative energy too late. Not having the resources available to get renewable energy started because we're going to need what we have now to get those factories up to produce extra things. Like to make the windmills, we need oil now for those factories, and it's like coming up with something too late or introducing the cars too late when you need everything to produce it, and almost trying to make a difference when you've already made such a huge impact. You can't get back the glaciers and all the
And then you're actually going to this half right here. It has a lot of information on it about like our campaign.
President of the Penn State Environmental Society, one of a variety of environmental groups on campus. And we just try to provide services for the students and spread information and that kind of thing.
What were you doing today with the windmill?
Today I'm helping out Powerboat, which is a Sierra Student Coalition. Yes, Sierra Student Coalition nationwide campaign that's trying to raise awareness about clean energy and also get people to register to vote. And just they're running a pledge right now, a petition. They're trying to get people to sign a petition that says, "I pledge to vote for clean and just energy." So, basic stuff, getting people unified in the same direction.
What is a carbon footprint in your own words?
A carbon footprint represents basically everything you do and how much carbon it releases into the atmosphere or carbon equivalent of other gases like methane and things.
Okay. How do you think your carbon footprint compares to other people at State College?
Based on a couple things, I'd say it's better in general because I bicycle everywhere or I take the bus. I do not have a car. I don't drive a car with just myself in it, the 1 mile to campus and then park. So I think that puts me in a better situation. Beyond that, I don't know, we have CFLs in the apartment. Did that like the first week, so that helps a little bit. There's only so much you can do when you are limited to an apartment where you can actually make like physical changes to the place.
Do you think it's more or less than, do you think students' footprints are more or less than professors or people off campus? Or?
Students who live in dorms on campus are probably lower because they're closer together. I mean, everybody's had that experience of your freshman dorm where you have like half of a room and it's really small. And that's actually really good for carbon footprints because it's less space and it needs heated. The university could probably do better on heating things to the appropriate amount. Sometimes the dorm, people just like open up the windows because the students don't have control over their own thermostats. But in general, I'd say it's better because they're also closer together. Everything the students need is within like the 2 miles of campus, whereas professors again would be driving around to different places and stuff.
Is there any way you think that you could do more with certain initiatives, maybe help you or incentives? lower your carbon footprint?
Well, you get into like a little bit of economic stuff there. With if you don't have a price on a resource, then there's no reason for people to use less of it. And on campus, a lot of stuff is included in the cost, and off campus as well. Like water is included, so there's absolutely no reason to use less water, which is not carbon related, but still it's a resource. You know, it's a good example. Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice if they had incentives a little bit on campus. They're trying to create awareness of how much electricity the dorms use and get them to like compete with each other and stuff. I'm not sure how well that's working. It's a new initiative, so they're headed.